All right, Shalom Akim out there. First and foremost, before I start, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh, that's the name of the Heavenly Father, who the world ignorantly calls God. And Yahweh Shai, that's the name of his beloved Son, who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ. Double unto the apostles of great millstone. And peace and mercy to the elect, Ba'Shem Harakah Kodash, in the name of the Holy Spirit. All right, searching the internet, going through just searching on the RFID chip. This is the year of Karagma. All right, and I found this article right here, which it's crazy. A situation happened in an elementary school, which made these people admit to how they're implanting new RFID chip systems into all the elementary schools. They're starting this into all the elementary schools in the United States, man. And by the end of the school year, they want to have all these elementary schools have this RFID chip system so that children will not get lost. All right, children will not get lost. And children would not be misplaced or anything of the sort. Okay, so I'm gonna go into the situation which caused this to even happen, to even come out. I'm gonna read this article right here. It says, mom says elementary school sent home wrong kid on the bus. It was the scariest thing. So now, off of that title alone, you already know how Esau likes to use the children in order to make his agendas pass. He likes to use the children and the thoughts of the saving of the children and etc. to make things come to pass in his favor, man. So you already know up top that the kid got lost. All right, so we're gonna go into the situation that happened. Before I start though, let's read the prophecy of the RFID chip. The mark of the beast is the RFID chip. All right, that's the mark of the beast is the RFID chip, and that's what they, in a new world order, that will be the new way that they want to trade and to transfer goods or whatever. It's all going to be done through an RFID chip, which they want to implant. This is Revelation 13:16, and he caused of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. All right, when you look up the word mark right there, it goes back to the Greek word charagma, which means a badge or an incision. All right, which represents the RFID chip. Okay, and this is what they're gonna go for in their new world order. So let's get into this article, then I'm gonna close it out. This was on September 3rd, 2019. It says a Texas mother was infuriated when she realized another. Let me make this bigger. So, all right, there we go. It says a Texas mother was infuriated when she realized another elementary school student was sent home on the bus instead of her own son last week. So you see how it's already getting ready to build up. It says, this is quotations, meaning this is what was said directly. It says, it was the scariest thing that I ever gone through. Tipton told Khan, I don't know how to say that. Khan, I'll just say Khan. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Khan. It says, all I could think about was he's 7. So he got off on the wrong stop and had no idea, and I had no idea where he was at. So it was a mix up of children on the school bus, and the parent went crazy figuring out that it wasn't her son getting off the bus stop and that they mixed them up. So you already know that Esau will use this is a good situation that he could use in order to paint in the mind of the people that they need this RFID chip in the schools, man. Okay. It says, in a panic, Tipton quickly called her son's school to figure out his whereabouts. Thankfully, her son, Gunnar Rex, who is in the 1st grade, was at the office of Callison Elementary School in Round Rock, Texas, according to the administrators. A substitute teacher had apparently mixed up her son with another boy and put him on the bus instead of Gunnar. All right. So then what Esau would do? What Esau would do with this type of situation? Well, the way we can fix it is just put a chip in them, and then you got GPS track them anywhere you want. You see where it's going? It says Tipton told Khan the school referred to the incident as a minor mistake. Okay. It says while relieved that her son was okay, the mom was frustrated by the situation as it is not the first time that this has happened. So this thing has occurred more than once. So that gives Esau another okay to push what he want to do. And that's gonna make this type of situation is gonna make the parents be like, yeah, we're all for it. You know? It says earlier this year, someone at the elementary school told Tipton's daughter that she would be picked up. So she waited at the office instead of boarding the school bus to go home. It is a serious thing that should never happen once, let alone twice, Tipton said. It says a Round Rock Independent School District spokesperson who did not immediately respond to Yahoo Lifestyle requested for comment, told Khan that the district is not able to discuss individual incidents, including what happened to the other student, due to privacy concerns, but added this types of mix-ups do happen. All right, so she was trying to, I guess this lady was pushing it higher. She's pushing it higher. And the dudes were saying that it's a minor mistake and this type of things happen. Yeah, man, we all human or whatever, you know. But check it out. It says Tina Fawcett, the district transportation director, informed the news situation that this has been a security issue for a while. According to Fawcett, there are procedures in place to address these types of mistakes. This is the procedure that they set up for this thing. It says our process on that is to take them as soon as we can, depends on our route, back to the campus, and they're safe from the time they get on until they get to the campus, Fawcett said. So their process was just to get the students quick as possible, more rather. It says, should a student miss the bus, a staff member calls the transportation department who radios the driver, according to Khan. Typically, after finishing a route, a driver will return to the school and pick up the child. Meanwhile, the parent is called and informed on the situation, as district spokesman told Khan. It says, however, Tipton says she never received a call from the school or the district. So these bus drivers were supposed to contact the parent when they're somehow contact the parent, I guess, when their child is completely dropped off or picked up. But it goes on to say the district told the news situation that it is currently testing out a new program called Smart Tag with a group of students, which will prevent issues like this one from happening. So they're coming out with a new program called Smart Tag for these systems in these schools, all right, so that the child will not get lost. And they already trying it with a group of students. And they said these smart tags will prevent the issue. Let me see when you tap in Smart Tag. Let me see. All right, neighbor, mind rate students aboard. Okay. Look right here. It said, what is a smart tag? And then it said how it works. It says when a student boards their bus, they present their card to the RFID reader installed on the bus. So they're going to be given a RFID reader, some type of card that they would swipe on the bus that show that they're on a bus. And that ain't nothing but a prelude or a foreshadowing of the chip being in their hand and swiping. All right, it says the Smart Tag program logs the boarding event, recording the timestamp, location, and student information. That's the RFID chip. When you go into Revelations and you look up the word mark right there, okay, it says a stamp, an imprinted mark, all right, the mark branded upon the horses. But then when you go to the root, it goes to Karax. But then when you go to the latter root, it goes to grapho, which means where is it at? Used of those things which stand in writing, to commit to writings, things not to be forgotten, written down, recorded. Like it said in this little thing, it says recording the timestamp, location of the student information. That's exactly what the RFID chip will be able to do. It's going to record time on you, your location, and it's going to have all your information. You see how they're slowly but surely introducing this system by using little prelude programs or whatever. But jumping back to the article, it says they're testing out a new program called Smart Tag with a group of students, which will prevent the issue like this from happening. It says through Smart Tag, a student will receive a radio frequency identification card to scan on and off their bus. If a student is not supposed to be aboard the bus or it is getting off on the wrong stop, a tablet by the driver will flash red and a warning alarm will sound. The tablet will also show the student's correct route. You see that? You see that right there? So this system of the RFID chip is coming. This is the year of Karagma, the year of the mark, you know, and it's happening. All right, now check it out. It says, so you see what will happen if how they will be able to track a student through this RFID chip. I mean the RFID card. But you could see how it will be able to track a student through the RFID. I mean, it will be able to track a citizen through the RFID chip. You see how it all is? It just preludes. All right, things is getting ready, man. It says, check it out though. It says, should a student lose their identification card, drivers can manually enter his or her name to check them into the bus. Guardians can also receive notifications on an app. Everything being done through an app. Even Elon Musk said with his little brain chip that he want to put everybody, that you will be able to use the program through an app on the iPhone. All right. It says through an app, informing them when their child boards and exit the bus. It says by the end of, listen to this part, by the end of the school year, we're hoping to have all 54 campuses up and running, Fawcett says. So this thing is getting ready to boom. This is a new system that they're trying to install into all schools. You know? They're trying to get 54 campuses. That's in Texas alone. All right? Up and running with this RFID card called Smart Tag. Getting the students and everybody mind ready for the RFID chip. It says Tepton told Khan she is in support of the new group. So then everybody's for it because it's dealing with the children. I don't want to lose my child, so put an RFID chip in them. You already got people out there that does such things. They RFID chip their children so they can know all their whereabouts. There was a Black Mirror episode that showed that. And the daughter found out that the mother chipped her brain or something, and she was mad, you know. It says, and see all this, Tipton, which was the mother who lost her son, all right, on the wrong bus, she told Khan she was supportive of the new program. All these little fragile parents that don't know what the hell is going on, all they do is go to work all day, and that's all they know, and they deal with their children at night. Of course they're going to be for the new program, man. They can watch their child through an app. You know what I mean? It says to have that right there to get to know that your child is safe and on the bus is a wonderful system. That's what she said. You know? So you know she going to be with it to get her child actually chipped. It says, she said, I feel like they should have done this a long time ago. You know? So yeah, that's the article. You see how they, just a little minor situation which would trigger all the parents to want to, some little small minor situation of what they call like child endangerment is going to trigger a majority of these citizens to get their children chipped, man, when that time come. You know? They already with it with just a smart tag because they at work all day and their child's getting on the wrong bus or whatever. You know, and they want to know their whereabouts, so they're going to give them some type of card with the RFID chip in it. You know, this place is over. And that's how Esau do it. When you jump to Daniel's 8:25, it says, and through his policy, through paperwork, that's how he making this happen. Through system and programs and signing of contracts. It says, and through his policy, also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand. And that's what it is. The way that he's introducing the RFID chip is a crafty. He's doing it real crafty, you know, by making situations with children getting on the wrong bus, you know, and parents being scared by it. It says, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall he destroy many. You heard that, what she said. Let's go back to what this woman had said. She said, to have that right there to get to know that your child is safe and on the bus is a wonderful system. She said, I feel like they should have done this a long time ago. You see? Through peace, they're going to be destroyed, man. Through thinking that their child is safe by giving them this RFID chip, they're going to be destroyed. And a lot of people are going to give into it. You know? It says, he shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he should be broken without him. And the prince of princes is talking about Yahushua, the Lord. He going to fight against Yahushua, but Yahushua going to break him without even balling up a fist. He going to zap him in the powder, man. But that's how Esau doing it. He doing it through his policy, his paperwork. All right? And these people, like it says in Hebrews right here, and this will be the last scripture I got. These people are going to be, they're going to be in subjection because of the fear of their child, the fear of themselves. They're going to be in fear, which is going to lead them, their fear is going to lead them to be subjected to bondage under the RFID chip, which is ran by which would be ran by the New World Order, which is led by the Edomites, the self-proclaimed white man. It's Hebrews 2:15. It says, and deliver them who through fear of death were all their lifetime subject to bondage. See? Through fear of death. And we know that Esau said, if you don't take this chip, he going to try to kill you, man. He going to cut you off from society, and he going to try to kill you. And these parents, I got children, and I got this, and I got that, and they're going to be subjected to this beast. All right? It's Revelation 13:15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. Just to sum it up in a nutshell, the New World Order. That the image of the beast shall both speak and cause as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So through the fear of death, they're going to be subjected to bondage of the New World Order, man. Okay? And you see how just little school situations caused a mother to panic about her son they switched the kids on the buses. Now they're coming out with a new program called the RFID smart tag system. You know? So yeah, man, we're moving closer to that time. Everything is moving like the Most High got it moving. It's moving. It's the year of Karagma. and it's things is happening, man. They're gonna try to use the children to play off the emotions of the people, but hey, we not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. Hey, so with that, I hope you brothers was edified. A little short one. I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna say Barak Day How, Barak Day Shai, Shalom Akim Step. Shalom out there, Step.